What have you always wanted to know about Boise State Public Radio? Join us for another round Wednesday, March 19th at Mad Swede Brew Hall in downtown Boise from 6 to 8 p.m. Learn more about our operations, news content, and our service mission. We welcome your questions and look forward to sharing more about what we do here at Boise State Public Radio. More details can be found on our website at boisestatepublicradio.org.
More Idaho Matters now from the studios of Boise State Public Radio News. I'm Gemma Gaudette. If you missed the StoryCorps trailer the last time they came to town, you still have a chance to record your story in Boise. Jack's Urban Meeting Place downtown is hosting a version of StoryCorps called Stories Unite Us. Jump's podcasting studio is hosting the recordings, which are archived on the StoryCorps website. Now, participants get an hour in studio to share their stories, which often come with both laughter and tears. Paul Johnson is the Play Studio Manager at Jump, and he's joining us now to talk more about this. Paul, nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, hi, Gemma. Thanks for having me.
So tell us about the project, Paul. How does it work exactly?
Yeah, sure. So participants are welcome to join us at the podcasting studio to come in and share their stories, whether they're stories of a life-changing event or family stories that they want to share and record for history, or if they just want to come in and have a conversation with a loved one that they want to be preserved in the Library of Congress. So they come on in, record their stories. It's as simple as that. And then when they leave with a USB drive with the story on it, and then we upload it into the StoryCorps archive for them.
And why did you want StoryCorps to be a part of this?
Yeah, sure. So StoryCorps is a really well-known brand, right? We have this beautiful podcasting studio here and we wanted to open it up to the public and find ways to engage everyone in our community, right? So StoryCorps has been around since I think 2004, and they've been recording stories all over the nation from people from all walks of life. There's 700,000 stories in their archive. It's literally the largest collection of voices in the world. And we wanted to be a part of that and give Idahoans the opportunity to have their voices heard.
And you already have some really great stories up online from the project, including a couple who came in to talk about the adoption of their daughter from China. Can you tell us about this story?
Yeah, sure. So there was a family who came in, like a lot of other families, they wanted to come in and share a very meaningful event, right? So this family wanted to talk about their adoption of their daughter and to share that story with others that they feel was not only important to them, but it might be something that other people could learn from as well. And so many other people come in and share similar stories of that are like a historical record of their family that they want to share with the public, but they're also excited to just have for themselves.
Mm. And you have another story, and this is where two sons are asking their dad about his time serving in Afghanistan in the Peace Corps. So tell us a little bit about this one as well.
Sure. So those guys were one of the first participants when we launched this in January, and they're brothers who just wanted to learn more about their dad's experience. And what was cool about this one, and again, I'm lucky enough that I get to chat with all of these people when they're done, and I get to learn more about their stories as well. And after the fact, they said that they've never heard their dad share such details about his experience in Afghanistan in the 1970s, and it was just an opportunity for them to slow down and connect with a loved one, right? So this opportunity gives people a quiet space where they can really focus in on someone they love and ask questions and have a conversation about something that's so important to them. So they learned all sorts of things about his experience in Afghanistan during that time. And so will all of we, right? So when we get a chance to listen to those stories that are online.
Tell us a little bit about what Play Studio is at Jump.
Yeah, sure. So Play Studio is a multimedia studio space that's open to the public. So we have a podcasting studio, we have like a sound recording studio, we have broadcasting space, and a space for people to create films. So we offer workshops for the public. The studio is open for people to come in and do all sorts of projects that they would like to do. For instance, we have a high schooler who comes in and he's on a mission to start his own record label. He utilizes this big soundboard that's right next to me, and he is creating music and recording music. And the idea is that he and anybody else can use this studio space as well as our other spaces for free as long as they do some sort of community educational outreach when they're done. So he's going to teach a Pro Tools class to some middle school kids when he's done as
Hmm.
his give back.
So, can anyone then come in and record their story, Paul?
Absolutely. Yeah. So for StoryCorps, there's a sign up on Jump's website. If you scroll down and find like the upcoming events page, you'll see it right there. And you just click on that, and we have sessions available for people to sign up for in the afternoons on Wednesday, on the evenings on Thursday, and on Friday mornings.
What would you say to people who might be waffling about doing this? Because I think sometimes, Paul, folks are kind of like, well, I don't really have a story to share, or no one would be interested. And I have to say, like, I wish something like this had been, I mean, I wish StoryCorps had come around sooner, just so that I could have had recording of like my dad who passed away in 2001, right? And to just ask him questions that I think as kids, you forget to ask your parents these questions and then they are gone. So, I mean, do you have to have some spectacular story, or what is it that you would encourage people to do?
Yeah, sure. So I mean, I'm right there with you, Gemma. I'm in the same boat. I so wish I would have done this with my grandmother before she passed. The only recording I have of her is one voicemail, right? And I think a
Mm,
lot of people feel
mhm.
that way. So StoryCorps is a lot of people use it as an opportunity to do just that, to record a conversation with somebody they love that they can save forever. And on that note, we've been encouraging a lot of people to not only um, uh, save their story in the StoryCorps archive and the Library of Congress, but also post it on genealogy websites like Family Tree or whichever other one that their family is already posting to record their family history. So I would encourage people, or I have been encouraging people, to just go to the StoryCorps website. There you can listen to these stories and see that so many people are just having a sweet conversation with somebody they love or someone they think is interesting, somebody who lives in
Mhm.
their neighborhood who they've heard has a story to tell or who they're interested in, right? So listening to those stories helps people understand that, oh, this is just conversational in nature. And the idea is to record stories for as like a historical record of humanity, right?
Mhm.
It does not have to be perfect.
And I think there is something really powerful about hearing a story versus reading a story, right? Whether it is something highly profound or just someone, telling a story.
No doubt about it. And we're excited to take these long form interviews. So we record the whole thing, 40 minutes. They're usually about 40 minutes.
Hmm.
And we upload those into the StoryCorps website. And what we're excited to do is invite the public back to edit these down into smaller chunks that
Oh,
then can hit NPR's airwaves, which is we have a lot of interest in for doing that.
before I let you go, how long does the project last, Paul?
Sure. So we're this current incarnation, Stories Unite Us, is going to go all the way through August, and then we're going to take a brief break, and then we're going to start a new one. So we're going to continue with StoryCorps, and we're going to reshape the theme to be based around the Day of the Dead. So it's going to be remembrance stories.
I want to thank you so much for talking to us about this. What a lovely project you're doing. We've been speaking with Paul Johnson. He is the Play Studio Manager at Jump in downtown Boise, talking about their Stories Unite Us project in collaboration with StoryCorps. We will, of course, put links on our website on how to sign up for a spot. And that'll do it for this episode of Idaho Matters. Thanks so much for listening. And just a reminder, you can find all of our episodes wherever you get your podcasts.